Oh, my head. This is wonderful. This is great news. The big boys have left the room in regards to futures of lumber, I think. That's kind of my perspective. I want to just talk about that. In 25 years ago, I used to do day trading, level 2 stock trading, not in futures. I've never dealt with that. However, level 2, you don't really know what's going on in the market. You have to be level 1 trading, and it may have changed since 25 years ago. Level 2, you can I used to do tech stock trading. I would look, or technical analysis, I should say. I'd watch a stock and I'd look for what they would call a cup with a handle and see how that worked out. So you'd watch, and this is what lumber futures have done in the past year since July of 2020. The futures were somewhere around $400 per thousand board feet of lumber, and it just started going up. I'm not going to show like every day, but it would go up and level off, and then it dropped during the months of September, October, November. It dropped down, and you'd see it go up. So theoretically, you can see a cup there. And then you see it kind of taper off, what you might call the handle. And then it would go up. This is over the period of months, and it would drop off, up, way stinking up. And now it has gone like that. It's just dropping right down. So you can see what happens is all this trading, the big boys buying some, and they kind of sit on it. And along with that, the little guys, which was me quite a while ago, would start selling because you've made your profit. So they'd drop it off, theoretically. Then it would start going back up again. The big guys that know, that can see level 1, they can see how many orders there are out there waiting to transact, where the little guy, level 2, doesn't really. He's just looking at a chart and seeing what they perceive as activity being positive or negative, and so they'll react to that. The big guys, level 1, know what's going on there, so they know when to hold on, they know when to sell it. So they've been doing this since July, trading, making their profits, going up. At some point along in here, I think the big boys left the market. And so the little guy, excited, saying, oh man, this is going up. All of a sudden it flatlines as far as volume, I think. That's just my perspective. And it starts dropping off and dropping off and dropping off. That is has happened right now. It's down, it's way down. It's almost down, well, it's down to where it was back in August, which was still high, but it's dropped off. That's futures. We haven't seen, so futures, what's that mean? In the future. So we're starting to see lumber coming down now a little bit. It kind of, my feeling is it lags where this is. So I think last week it went down, lumber went down at the stores. I don't know, a 2x4 8 it dropped 50, 60 cents, but it's gone down. Plywood has stayed the same. I think this trend, I looked at the plywood trend, and it kind of has been doing the same thing. It's just kind of lagged back a little bit further. Plywood is still up here, and it's staying flat. It hasn't gone up for a few weeks. So I think it's going to go down, probably by fall. But that's what they do. The big boys, they'll ride this because they can see when the market is going to change. It's just based on not hard numbers. that they have access to that I didn't 20, 25 years ago. So my feeling is somewhere in here, the big boys left. And the little guys have kept buying, driving that price up. I may be all wet, have been before. I'd like it if you would leave some comments of your thoughts of how this has played out. Level 2 trading versus level 1 trading. It really is different. And so with the big boys gone, now it went up for a while because they could see that it was peaking, starting to go down. I think plywood's going to do that. Big boys have gone somewhere else. Maybe they're back into toilet paper. I don't know. But that happened last year, if you remember. Shortage and everything. So I don't know. I'm encouraged about lumber and plywood going down for us and for you. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this little foray into the stock market. Okay, so I still have enough lumber to go quite a ways. I don't have to buy much at the lumber yard. I don't think there's a lot of activity at the lumber yards. So I think the prices are going to keep going down and down and down till they get closer to reasonable. I hope they do. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, make a comment. Maybe I think there's a bell you can ring too, and then you'll get up to dates on all my videos. We have close to 300 of them. They'd be great to watch. You can go to my website, kenscarpentry.com. We have merchandise for sale, hoodies, t-shirts. Check it out. Thanks. So here's I just want to demonstrate the ladder hoist a little bit more. We've sent tons of things up this ladder hoist. It'll take just about anything within under 400 or 500 pounds. Just wanted to show you. Whoa! Oh man! So we're at the pool. We've got it filled with water about this far. We're going to run it up, purposely make it come into the pool.